They say family is like music. High notes, low notes, but always a beautiful song. Gail Badke has always believed that, even when she didn't know every member of her family.
Growing up, my mom had told me about a little brother that was adopted. She had also told me about someone who claimed their daughter was my biological father's.
She and Melissa, the sister she grew up with, had so many questions for so many years.
I mean, I've always wanted to know where they were, always, since I was a little girl.
Were they happy? Were they healthy?
We knew nothing.
But then a funny thing happened on Thanksgiving a couple years back when Gail's son jumped online.
He had a match with 23andMe, and he texts me and tells me, Mom, I think I found one of your cousins.
The back and forth began, numbers exchanged.
And my phone rings, and it's a Florida number, and I'm like, sugar. That's my cuss word.
The phone call revealed it was no cousin. No, after trading stories.
And I said, oh my God, you are my sister.
Just weeks later at a Florida condo.
I said to my partner that I was with, I said, when I open this door, I'm going to have a sister. Do you realize how important this is?
That's why I kept delaying.
It just felt like a miracle, and it still does.
She looks so much like our dad. Her expressions are so much his. And I knew her instantly.
Elaine Belling tried her hardest for 12 years for this moment.
I'm sorry. Because that just shows you that when you have a desire to never quit. Because if you want something, never give up.
And it's in that spirit they all started looking for their brother Brad. They didn't know it, but he was looking for them too. But he was adopted, and it was closed, the law getting in the way of him getting his original birth certificate.
At that time, it took both parties in order to make that happen.
At least at first.
Out of the blue, they got a hold of me and said, the laws in Illinois have changed.
The original, some internet searching, and a visit with his biological mom unlocked years of information.
Not only does he have a mother, he has some sisters.
I wanted to know their lives, their families.
Calls and messages led to complicated planning.
He was still coaching in Italy at that time, so then he had to go on back over there, and so that happened, so we didn't get to meet. And then the pandemic happened, so we didn't get to meet.
Then,
nervous, that's an understatement.
Just days ago.
What's your name? Randy. No, it's not him. Don't do that to me.
At Louisville.
What time is it?
Muhammad Ali International.
Hi. Hi, my brother. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness.
Finally. This is the first time ever all four siblings are in the same place at the same time. This is also the first time ever they can all hug each other.
Now that this is actually happening, it just feels really good.
Now there's a couple of pictures in here of Daddy.
That night in Charlestown, back at Gail's house, they looked through stacks and stacks of pictures.
Mom and Dad, and that's their house.
Talked about the father that bonded them.
If he could have been strong enough, we could have all grown up knowing each other.
The families they have today.
I'm too young to have a great-great-nephew. How did this happen?
This is Jacob.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob Dory.
And the story they'll tell for years about how technology and fate finally brought them together.
It's a fairy tale.
Without one of those pieces fitting into the puzzle, none of it might have happened.
And this is at her
every
house
twist,
there in
every
Belmont.
turn, key. And that saying about family on Gail's mantle.
Our family is a circle of strength and love. With every birth and union, the circle grows.
Makes even more sense than it did before.
Every joy shared adds more love. Every crisis faced together makes the circle stronger.